Hypnotic, hypnotic, shake, shake. Second date. Oh my god, oh my god. We like a good squirt. Hello, and welcome back to another Get Ready With Me. And it's another Get Ready With Me for a date. So, after my first Get Ready With Me for a date, every single question I got about life was, how was the date? How was the date? Update us on the date. How was the date? How was the date? How was the date? So, this is a part 2. Now, this date could be a second date with the same person. It could be a first date with a new person. I suppose we'll all just have to wait and see. I'm joking, I'm not that alluring. So yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to sit down and do another date Get Ready With Me because I am going on a date tonight. I know, wow, go me. I suddenly have a social life and men in my life, wow, I've turned over a new leaf, what can I say? So yeah, we will get onto that in a second, but today's video is actually sponsored by Glossy Box. Now, you guys have probably seen me going on about them on my Instagram stories because I love their like whole brand and just everything they are about. So you may notice this is a bit of a bigger glossy box than normal, and well, that is because for the month of May, they have actually teamed up with Remington. So we may notice I may have already had a sneak peek into my box, but this box, if you order it, comes. I have a discount code. Where's my thing with the discount code? Let me find that. I want to save you guys money. Where's it gone? Here it is. So, first off, if you use the code MishaG40, you'll get 40% off your first box at Glossy Box. So, if you order this bad boy, the May box, there is the chance that you might have the golden ticket. So, there are 50 golden tickets. And if you find a golden ticket in your box, then you win the Remington Unique Twisted Plates Curl and Straight Confidence. I've never seen this before and I'm so excited to try this. It's a 2-in-1 curl and straighten and wave, and I can't curl my hair with straighteners, so I'm so excited. Of course, also we have got the Glossy Box, so you get this, and if you're lucky, you get a golden ticket, you email the address, you give your code, and you win the Remington product. So, you know, fabulous. Hence why the huge box, which I'm obsessed with. Now, before we start using this bad boy, let's have a look what we're going to be using in my makeup routine from this Glossy Box. So, here we go. We've got all the pretty packaging. Also, I love their logo. It's so a bit of me, and the boxes, I keep all of them. I literally have so many of them, it's a problem. So, this just talks us through what is in this month's box, but we don't know because it's going to be a surprise. And then we get a little sneak peek into what's coming in June. So, how is it May? I'm not sure. First up in here we have this, which is a Barry M Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Cream Kit. I feel like I've said this before that I really want to get into cream contour, so this is perfect. I can use these shades to highlight, and also we may notice I fake tanned my chest, but I haven't done my face, so I need to make sure that my foundation matches. So fabulous. Then we've got an After Mask Vitamin Serum pH Balance by Muddy Mask. So wash with your hands and face, apply a thin layer, and then you leave it in, okay. Oh my god, this looks fun. Hello, bit creepy, I'm here for it. This is a rubber firming mask, shake and shot. Oh my god, I need to put this on whilst I curl my hair. This looks so fun. Oh my goodness me, it's from Dr. Jarrett. And oh my god, it's literally like a little science experiment. Oh my god, I'm here for it. I'm assuming you just mix these together. You give it a little spilly, feel like I'm in a science experiment, and pop it on my face. Then we've got a good old-fashioned lip balm. This is the Natural Line 100% natural 0% petroleum jelly, which is really good natural lip treatment. I'm gonna pop some on right now. It's just a clear one. Ooh, that feels nice. It doesn't have too much of a scent either, which is good. And then lastly, we have this nail polish, which is in a really nice, like, nude. Oh my god, it kind of matches my desk mat. Not that you can really see that. But this is by Nailberry, and this is in the shade Love Me Tender. How appropriate, because you know I'm going on a date, so Love Me Tender. A bit far actually. And I need to actually touch up my toes because they're chipped. So that's fabulous. I will pop that on. But that is this month's Glossy Box. So yes, you can use the code MishaG to save 40% off. You could win a Remington straightener. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Shall we start to get ready? I'm gonna make this mask because I'm totally here for this. And also I did ask questions over on my Instagram, so we will move on to those as well. Okay, I literally just open up this bad boy, and then I need to squirt it all in. Oh, hello. We like a good squirt, apparently. Oh my god, this is so fun. Oh my god, I'm so here for this. I feel like I'm gonna feel like I'm at a spa, which is fabulous. Cannot wait. Also, I plan on doing quite a different makeup look in today's Get Ready With Me, so stay tuned. It might be a long one, but hopefully a good one. Because I mean, we're going to be cream contouring, and I'm going out tonight in like the evening, and I feel like my last date Get Ready With Me, very casual. It was a casual date, whereas this is a dressy date. So you'll also see my outfit. Ah, I'm dropping it on the floor. Soz. I obviously can't multitask. You'll also see my outfit, and you know, we're just gonna go for a completely different vibe, so love that. Okay, I think I've got pretty much all the product out. Also, sorry, who's excited? Love Island starts soon. I'm really sorry to disappoint you guys that I will not be going on it. Since I announced that, well, I didn't announce, but as in I reposted that it's starting soon, people are like, oh my god, I hope you're gonna be on it. I'm like, no, sorry. It's not quite my scene. I considered it, and then, oh, am I having a tinkle? Shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, it's definitely firming. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gone like bubbly. Wow. Okay, poop. I have 2 to 3 minutes to apply this before it goes solid. Let's pull back my hair. Then we're gonna grab the spatula. Oh my god. Well, this is fun. Oh my god, this is so cooling. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so here for this. Wow. I literally feel like I'm at a bougie spa, and I'm not. I'm sat at my desk. So I now have a spatula for life for all my other face masks. So that's brilliant. Okay, there we go. I reckon I should rock up to my date like this. They don't like me at blimmin' Glam. No, at this, they don't get me at Glam. Wow, I'm having a bit too much fun. Also, I don't know what to do because Mum is away when Love Island starts. She's going on holiday. How selfish. So I can't film a reacting to Love Island series with her, like the opening. But I was thinking I'll just do it by myself. Is that okay? Is that allowed? Let me know. Do I just not bother doing it? But you know, I'm so obsessed with Love Island. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness me, I look like a crazy fool, and I'm here for it. You get a lot of product in this as well, fair play. Gonna move on to the Remington Twist Curl and Straight with Confidence. Okay, literally not even tried this out, so I have no clue what I'm getting myself in for. But straight or curl, that's the twist. So, oh, my face mask is leaking. This face mask, I think is supposed to leave for 15 to 20 minutes. Oh my god, hello. Oh my god, okay. I've just realised I haven't put any heat protectant, so I'm just going to grab some heat protectant and I'll be back. Oh my god, look, okay, I've mastered it! Yay! Oh my god, that's such a pretty curl. Obviously I will like comb it. Oh my god! There we go! Oh my god! I look like a crazy fool and I'm so here for it. I'm ready to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this feels amazing. Look at this slime. I feel like I'm a slime channel. I'm just gonna pop that back in the pot. And then we just, oh my god, that's so satisfying. And a bit of fake tan that's come off with it. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Hello, so hair is done. Va-va-voom. I finally got the full hang of it. So, the Remington curl and straight thingamabobby. You could win this. Fabulous. I sprayed some hairspray. I'm just going to spray some Lee Stafford Shine Spray. And we are going to get going with this makeup look. I probably should apply some of this bad boy. So this is the Aftermask Vitamin Serum. So, oh, brilliant. My camera battery's flashing. I'll apply this and I'll be back. This feels like a bougie moisturiser. Also, do we like my nails? I'm actually going to pop on a headband, which kind of defeats the object of curling my hair first, but I seem to always do that. And we are going to start doing my makeup. So, yes, on topic of dates, of me being social this year, I touched on that last time. I'm going to use this, the e.l.f. Mineral Based Primer. Okay, yes, so what I was trying to say was, I said at the beginning of this year that this was going to be my year to go on dates and, you know, kind of like experience the world. I don't necessarily mean in that way, if you know what I mean, but I just feel like I've always kind of played it safe, and I know like having a YouTube channel and things like that, that's not playing it safe, but as in like, I feel like last year I was in my comfort blanket and I was in my comfort zone and I'd never wanted to push out of it. So that's what I've tried to do this year, and I think I'm doing it. I do think I'm a very different person to who I was at the beginning of this year. I think I've really grown up this year already, and I know that sounds stupid because we're like barely into the year. Okay, let's zoom you guys in whilst I still talk. So I was saying about my comfort zone, and yeah, I just think sometimes it's good to force yourself to do something a bit different. And for me, like, going out and like being social is different. I know people are kind of like, but what, like, you're a really confident person and everything like that, and I am a really confident person. I just typically spend more time at home, as in like on the weekends I would always be that person that like everyone's going out and I was just at home. So for me, actually going out and like meeting people is actually outside of my comfort zone, weirdly enough. It is and it isn't. I meet a lot of people in what we do, but like actually like meeting them and like making friends with people is completely different. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Again, like I said last time, don't be expecting the blooming husband tag next week. I am trying to be a chilled person that is just taking every opportunity that comes their way, and you guys know that I like to kind of tell you about my life, so this is me telling you I'm going on a date, and it's all fun and I'm happy, so that's like what matters, really. I just honestly think it was kind of time for me to like spread my wings and just kind of, again, go outside my comfort zone, do something a little bit different. I feel like the male species isn't something that I have too much of an understanding of, because I don't have the most experience with, but I'm getting there, and you know, I'll find my way eventually, guys. It's fine. I'm not necessarily going to be doing videos of how to catch a guy in 10 days, because I'm definitely not that person. I hope this just encourages you, if you are thinking of trying to step outside of your comfort zone, to do it, to go on a date. Like, what have you got to lose? And yeah, that's kind of how I'm trying to see all of this. I'm currently actually using the Saffron Barker Beauty Bay palette. I've just used the nude shade, and then I'm taking the brown. But speaking of like beauty stuff, James Charles situation. Now, I was up until like 2 o'clock yesterday watching all the videos, because just as I was about to go to sleep, he uploaded his video, and I'd already watched Tati's video. So me and G were discussing it as well. It's a really sad situation, I think. A, for all of that to be happening anyway, but also for all of it to be happening online. I do really like Tati. I think she's a really lovely woman, or at least that's what she seems to be like. And I remember back in like September last year, I watched her video where she spoke about the whole like makeup geek and her talking about money and Marlena and everything like that. And I thought she came across very well in that video. So I don't think she's like a drama-filled person. So I was surprised when she made that video, but I do also get why she made it, because I feel like she didn't want people going around bad-mouthing her, which I completely understand. I don't really get why that Gabriel guy got involved, I'm not gonna lie. I know, like, defend your friends, but you don't need to do it online. And it kind of just highlights to me, and hopefully to you guys, to just be really careful with what you do and say and put online, because you just don't know. Like, you've just got to think about every single eventuality, and that's what I always try and do. Like, it's quite scary, because in this day and age you could literally ruin yourself and ruin your career, especially if you're in YouTube, by one silly mistake. And I'm not saying that James's was one silly mistake. I have been a huge James Charles fan, and it really annoys me to see all of this, because I'm annoyed at him for screwing it up. I'm annoyed at him because he had and has such a great platform, and I was always like, oh my god, he's doing so well for himself. And I feel like previous scandals, I mean, the Ebola one I don't really know too much about because I didn't watch him back then, but it sounds like that wasn't a great situation to be in. Then obviously Flashback Mary wasn't really a scandal, that he more made into a business venture. Then there's been all the stuff with that boy at Coachella, and to be fair, I am a bit fishy about that situation. I don't think either of them are in the right, because I do think the guy was probably using him for the ticket, and then, you know, but I also don't think James again should have clapped back and gone on social media and posted about it, because it's just not the right thing to do. I am now just grabbing the Imogen Nation Ultra Glow My Lottie London Liquid Shadow in, what's it in? Storytime. Oh, how funny. Good name. So I'm just going to apply this to the lid area. But yeah, I just think there's a time and a place for things like this. So I was surprised by Tati's video, especially when she started talking about money. I was very surprised. But I just think she wanted to clear her name. Do I think she should have made that video? Necessarily, maybe not. But then also I feel like this is just her way of cutting ties of everything, so I get it. Obviously I then watched James's video, which he obviously just did as like a poop, I'm losing loads of followers. Like, that is how it came across, and I don't think he should have uploaded that video. I'm not sure what he should have done, but I don't think that was the solution, because I think it's just fueled everyone's anger towards him. And yeah, thing is, this is all gonna happen. There's gonna be loads of drama. He's lost a lot of subscribers, understandably, and I think he will continue to lose them, and Tati will continue to grow, which is fair play. I haven't unsubscribed, but I can understand why people have. But I think it will be a bit like the Laura Lee situation, where people just kind of forget, move on, and those people creep back in. Like, even if James Charles lost 6 million of his 16 million, he's still got 10 million. I think he's doing okay. So yeah, I do think this is probably going to be one of those things that is a massive blow up, and then it doesn't really become anything, which is bad, because then people don't really learn their lesson. But I just think that's kind of like the culture nowadays. Like, Logan Paul is a prime example of that. I know he's a very controversial character, and he is a very controversial character, and with the forest suicide video, like, he's now uploading again on YouTube. He's now successful. It's kind of bad that in this day and age people can do horrendous things and recover from it, and I know people learn, and I'm sure everyone that's had a YouTube scandal has learnt. But I don't know, we're the cancelled generation, but then we also forgive very, very easily. It's kind of bizarre. But I suppose we'll all just see in the fullness of time where it's going to go from here. I don't think that friendship is salvageable, because I do think Tati is very true on her word that she is not going to speak to him again. She's a grown woman. She doesn't need to be involved in drama. Like, that's not what she's about. So yeah, we shall see. But it's interesting to sit back and watch, but then also I just find it really, really sad because like when she was talking through the video and she was like showing the clips of like at her launch and like her crying about him being so creative and doing so amazingly, like she fully loved that boy. Mum's eyeing up my palette. I've also used the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Hypnotic, sorry.
I really like the hair.
Yeah? Do we
Yeah.
like? Okay, the next thing I want to discuss is I love how I've got some topics of conversation without even looking at the questions that you guys sent me yet. But Stargirl the Practical Witch. Okay. If you don't watch her on YouTube, you need to watch her on YouTube. Honestly. I understand if not everyone is into that sort of like, I don't know, what would you call it? What would you call that, Mum? Tarot reading and stuff like that. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea, but honestly, give this girl a shot, your mind will be blown. Okay, so me and Chloe were, when I was at Chloe's, she uploaded her May forecast. So you look at the video and you pick which card you are drawn to. So I think it was both number 3 that we were drawn to.
And all the cards look the same?
Yeah, all the cards look the exact same. So you are literally drawn to a card. It's not like it has a pretty stone on it. So very rarely when I'm doing those with people, because I normally do them with G, do we pick the same card. But me and Chloe picked the same card. And she read out our fortune for May. And she said about, we're going to keep on seeing the numbers 9, 11. 9, 11, and we're going to keep on hearing sirens. So, whilst I was at Chloe's, honest to God, every time we went out in the car, there was a siren. There was an ambulance. And Chloe was like, I never get that. That never happens here. So we were like, what the hell? And the day before, when I was trying to look at the clock, we remember, because it was like, oh my god, it's 9/11, make a wish. I'm going to grab this brown Kiko, and I'm basically going to draw on like a winged liner, but not really. And then I'm just going to smoke it out. I've been obsessed with that look recently. So, yes, it was all about, we're going to see 9/11 and there's going to be loads of sirens. We were like, oh my god, we've already seen 9/11, so that's creepy. And then literally 9/11 has been everywhere. Every clock I've looked at, every time I've looked at the clock, it's been 9/11. Even if it's been 7/11, it's 19/11 on my phone. And honestly, it's scary. And the amount of screenshots me and Chloe have sent each other this week of just when we've looked at the clock and it's been 9/11. And like, I know obviously we're looking out for it, but like, that is mental, like absolutely mental. And so many things she's said about like work and relationships and life, it's just all so accurate. And like, you can watch videos on what your sole purpose is. Literally, I'm looking through the questions now and like all of them are, how did your date go? How did your date go? So can we see, I've like roughly drawn on that brown eyeliner, and I'm gonna go into a dark brown of the Revolution palette. And I'm going to take it on a small little, oh my god, this is a Revolution brush. Small little angled Revolution brush. And I'm just going to like blend it in and like smoke out this line. This honestly looks beautiful. Okay, I think this is the best we're going to get eyeshadow wise. I'm just clearing up the mess I've made with a makeup wipe. And then we are gonna get started on the face makeup. I will zoom you out, and we're gonna try and match my neck to my face, because currently I'm very pale on my face. Oh, we've got first relationship advice, which I actually think is a very good question and a topic that I would like to cover, but I don't think my first relationship would like me to cover, which I understand because I didn't do YouTube when I was with them. So, without going into too much detail, I think it's good to have a first relationship. I think your first young love teaches you a hell of a lot, like a hell of a lot. Foundation wise, by the way, I'm going for, first of all, I'm going to use the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter. So I do think I learn a lot about what I want from a relationship, what I don't want, and I just think when you're younger, I really wanted a boyfriend when I got a boyfriend, and I feel like when you're older you realise if you're looking for something, you don't necessarily go for the right option. Like, I think who I was with was a great first boyfriend, like I honestly do. I'm so glad that I went through that, and I'm so glad that it was with them, because I do think they were the right person at the time. But like we used to say about like, even if we break up, like, you'll come back and we'll like be together, won't we, like in the long run when we're like full-blown adults. And now I think about that and I'm just like, wow, no, we are just not suited anymore. We aren't the people we were when we were together, because obviously you grow up. So like those relationships that started when people were like young, I am so impressed that they can keep it working and work out, because I most definitely could not be with that person anymore, because we are just so different. And like, that's okay, like you do grow up and you are able to like grow away from people. If you are in a relationship right now and you don't think that it's necessarily the best thing for you, like, you have to be selfish. And I do think with being single you become incredibly selfish. So that is something that does scare me about the thought of ever being in a relationship, you know, long term. Maybe there will one day be a boyfriend tag. And I'm used to being how I am. I'm used to only thinking about myself. And like, that's how I've liked it for this many years. And that's what I needed. So I needed to have my time away from being with boys. And like, even now, I am not looking for a boyfriend. I never went into this year looking for a boyfriend. That is not at all my aim of this year. If it naturally happens, then it does. But I think if you're searching for something, it just doesn't necessarily work out. I was with my ex-boyfriend for over a year though, and I think that is like testament to a first relationship. I think that is very impressive. And it did end up being toxic in the end, because we were different people and we weren't meant to be together. But again, I learned so much. I learned what I should do and what I really shouldn't do, because you make mistakes in relationships. Like, that's life, that's how things work. So my advice for a first relationship is don't rush anything. I definitely think that when you're younger, at least I was like this, that it's like you see someone twice and you're like, oh my god, they're my boyfriend. But I think I mean, I reckon probably, obviously I'm no expert, but I reckon now that I'm older, you don't just like jump into being in a relationship. Like, it's a gradual thing. But when you're younger, it just doesn't seem to work like that, which is good and bad, because it's fun, it's exciting. But when you're older, you kind of have a bit of a wiser decision. Like, you spend more time thinking about it rather than falling into something. But everyone comes into your life for a reason, and even if you aren't happy in your relationship, don't regret the time that you've given them and the time that you've spent together, because that was meant to happen. Everything has a plan. I do honestly believe that everything happens for a reason. And I know it's so much easier said than like done when you're in a crap situation. Like, you're not thinking like, oh, it's fine because something else is going to happen. But it is true, as one door closes, another one opens. Like, that is how life works. And it's really sad when crappy things happen to good people. But I don't know, karma's a thing, and if you put out good energy and you look for the positive and everything like that, I just think good karma will come your way, and life might throw you a few curveballs in the way. And I do think that, although I don't necessarily talk about it and I don't necessarily highlight, because I don't even think I give off the impression that I have a perfect life. I think I'm quite good at not doing that, because I know that's not realistic and I don't want anyone to think that that is a thing. But I just think people assume that I've had a perfect life, and by golly, Miss Polly, I've had an amazing life. Not that it's over, touch wood. Like, my life is incredible. But I've also been dealt cards that maybe you wouldn't necessarily want, but you've sadly just gotta go with it, which is so much easier said than done, but I just think without darkness there isn't light, without sad times there isn't good times. And I just think now I'm looking back at times when I didn't fully relish in the good times that I had, and I per se regret that. So I'm trying to live in the moment and let myself enjoy the good bits. And that's what I hope this summer is. Like, I really do hope that this summer is just a time for me to kind of be young and live my life, and obviously work really hard as well. Like, I'm never not going to, like, it runs through my bones to work until 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's just how I am, and I will never change. But I just think it's me trying to learn to, like, let go. Like, not everything is in your power. You can't control everything, and everything works out in the end, and everything has a reason. So yeah. Oh, by the way, as I'm getting deep, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age The Eraser Eye Concealer in 02 Nude. This is a bit more yellow toned, which I personally prefer with a concealer. Use this Barry M palette in the Glossy Box kit before I powder. But yeah, I actually have some contouring brushes. I have this one from Morphe. So I feel like I'm going to start with the lightest shade. Yeah, that's probably the right colour, because although I fake tanned, I'm not mega tan. Wow, okay, I've gone a bit ham. I'm going to... Where's the brush that I was going to use? Oh, wait, what? I have this brand new Huda Beauty one, and I feel like that will blend it nicely. Oh, this is good. Okay, it's not mega, like, strong, which I appreciate. I don't want something to be mega dark and mega pigmented. I want it to blend out, because otherwise it's just gonna look manky. Oh, then we've got a question about career advice. Very lost at the moment. This is actually something that I'm very not passionate about, but I do have quite a bit to say, because I think it's amazing that in this day and age you have CEOs who are like 20, and people are having babies, and everyone's getting married young, and I think that's amazing, because if that's what you want to do with your life, then do it. But I also think in turn it then kind of puts pressure on people to do the same, and like, it doesn't need to work out like that. Like, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, if you don't know what you want to do with your career, like, there's no massive rush. I feel like we're rushing through life, and I am guilty of that as well. Like, I want to achieve my end goals, and it's like, no, Misha, life is about the journey. It's not about the end goal. Obviously, if you need money and you need to be able to support yourself, then maybe you need to take on something that you don't totally love just to be an infill. But if you aren't, you have all the time in the world. Like, no one had to tell you when you needed to do this or do that. There's no age that you have to get settled down. You don't even have to settle down. There's no age to do anything. And however amazing it is that we are a society that is blossoming and having so many young entrepreneurs and everything like that, don't then think that that has to be your life as well, because that may not be your purpose. I'm just gonna powder down after using that kit. This bad boy, because I am so obsessed with it. It is the Kiko Ocean Feel Warm Honey 01 bronzer. This is honestly amazing. Shizzle myself in some cheekbones. Also using the Ocean Feel blush in 01 Sunkissed. And this is such a stunning colour. And again, yes, I put blusher on my nose. Apologies if you don't like that, but I personally do. I'm gonna whack on some mascara. I'm still using the Marc Jacobs one. I want to use this up before I move on to the next one, but I also don't want to use it up, because I'm obsessed with it. I'm wearing a black slip dress from Boohoo. Then it's wedges are from Just Fab. I feel like I might put some sort of clips in my hair. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully it'll look good. And when you don't want to be like, your lashes are too big, I feel like some people might be like, oh, you're a bit overmade, and I'm like, yes, so I'm doing my makeup for me, not for my dates. So love that. I'm going to use these ones from Unicorn Cosmetics. I've got them in the container of Buttercup, but I have a feeling they're not Buttercup. Okay, I'm going to start doing my bottom lash line. I'm just going to take this colour. I like to match my bottom lash line with my top lashes because otherwise I just feel like it looks too top heavy. I don't understand how so many people don't wear any bottom lash mascara. Like, I don't get it, and I know so many people, and I'm just like, they like the look, and like, fair play, you go Glen Coco, if you like that look, you go for it. But I just personally could never wear mascara and not put it on my bottom lashes. Don't know if that's just me. Let me know your thoughts down below, because I'm intrigued. I feel like it's kind of like a new trend to not wear any bottom lash mascara. But it's a bit like the no blush trend. I'm like, yo, why are people not wearing blush? Like, blush is amazing. I'm just going to use, again, this Kiko brown pencil just to pencil back in my mole. Then I'm also going to go into my bottom lash line. And we're going very dark and smoky today. Hello. And then also I'm going to try, I'm really bad at doing this, sticking it up into the inner of my eye. Same down here. I'm just gonna use this Gimme Brow. I should probably actually use my Soap and Glory lighter one, but I feel like having darker eyebrows that are a bit more bushy because I've got this dark eyeshadow. But I'm probably gonna layer things. So this is kind of running out, which isn't a bad thing. So I'm mostly just gonna use it to like push up my eyebrows. Then I'm going to go back in with this Soap and Glory Archery Volume Boost in the blonde shade, and just fill them out even more. I literally never use eyebrow pencils anymore, but when I do really like the look. It's just effort. Perfect. I'm going to go with this one. This is the Iconic London Prep Set and Glow in the lighter shade. I don't know how people don't like these. I'm obsessed with them. So I'm just going to spray that on my face, give me a nice glow, and then I'm going to move on to highlighter. Dandelion. Oh, hello. 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 Going to take a brush and apply it. Oh, there's a little mini mirror on my brow bone, because we know I'm a brow bone highlight fangirl. And then also I'm going to take a little brush and put some in my inner corner, because I like to brighten up my inner corner. Oh, lips. I was like, oh, I've got something to do, but I don't know what. Oh yeah, my lipstick. Well done, Mish. I obviously will not be kissing tonight. This is actually a bit more of a pinky red, which isn't a bad thing. So this is Heartbreaker. Oh my god, again, how topical. And honestly, if you guys are looking for any lip product, get the Huda Beauty liquid lips. Oh my goodness me, I don't know what I would ever do without them. Wowzers, I am done. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, makeup, I see you. I see you. Should I do like a little quick shimmy? Oh wait, let me spray some of that spray on me. I've got instant tan, so I don't know how that's gonna go down, but hopefully it'll be okay. I will be highlighting my collarbones as well, but here we have a final look at today's makeup look. It's very vampy, it's very OTT, but that is just how I like it. So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go off on my second date. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to check out Glossy Box. I will leave their link in the description box. I will also leave my discount code Misha40, and I will list all the products that I have used. Thank you, Glossy Box, for sponsoring this video. That Remington thing is sick, man. So buy a Maybox and maybe you will win that as well. But I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you guys have all enjoyed. Make sure this video like and subscribe. Let me know if we'd like a third date get ready with me. I don't know if that's going to happen. You know, it's kind of pre-planning, but you never know. That could be happening. We'll have to see, won't we? Bye guys, love you lots, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.